Alright, here we go. This is it. We are starting my Let's Play of Assassin's Creed 3. This is John, and
used to be when people
alright,
talked
let's
about
go through
the
this.
world, we locked them up.
I've seen it before, but
or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching.
Ah, yes.
Bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
There we go. Awesome. I love that intro. Of course, they changed the models from Revelations to this one. It's really a little distracting. So I hope the graphics run okay on this computer. It should be alright, but alright. October 31st. 3 weeks. Rebecca.
We're here.
And William. Bill. I didn't actually know that Bill was Desmond's father until the end of Revelations. I don't know if there was some kind of if there were hints that I was supposed to be getting, but that was some odd sparklies around Desmond. So it's,
let's go.
Let's see. It's November, let's see, what the heck. November 22nd, Thursday. It's Thanksgiving. All of the food has been eaten. And my son is in bed. My wife is out shopping on Black Friday, and I am finally able to play this game. I've been waiting to play it for ages. And of course, I'm on the PC right now. So that was certainly one of the things. I'm just going to stop here for a second. So, yes, I'm on the PC now. I had to wait for that to come out, and then I had to wait for like 3 days. I had to wait for a day for it to download, and then 2 more days before I could actually sit down and have a chance to play it, because holidays are insane. So I forgot to introduce myself. My name is John. You may also know me as Fightier. I've been a fan of the Assassin's Creed series since actually last year when I first found out about it. Well, I knew about it, but I watched a Let's Play of it, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and I was hooked from that point forward. And so here we are, my first Let's Play, starting from scratch here. Although I actually admit I have seen this opening sequence before, but that's it. No spoilers. Alright. What's the apple going to do? Oh, yes.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Count on Sean to have the appropriate literary quote. Graphics look good, aside from the interesting loading delays. Well, now. Excuse me, Sean. Excuse me, Rebecca. Everyone's carrying crates except for me. I guess they don't expect me to be particularly useful here. I have to change the mouse sensitivity. It's a little too high. I'll get around to that in a second. Yes, I'm playing on keyboard and mouse, because that's what I'm used to. I was messing around with the controller, and I just don't like it.
I think
so,
we're here.
Whatever. Any horrible errors or complete fumbling idiocy on my part can be attributed to the fact that A, I haven't actually played the series in a while, and B, I'm going to go into the controls real quickly and just change my sensitivity a little bit. There we go. Oh, there we go. Still a little much, but I think I can manage. Yeah, it's a little better. Oh, you're going to pick that up, Desmond? Ah, whatever. Silly person. Showing the... Oh, that's right, I forgot I can run here. They simplify the controls a little bit, so we'll have to see how that goes. I guess you don't have to do anything special to free run now. And they left something conveniently behind. Little glowy blue thing. I can just imagine someone from, the ones who came before, they just, okay, we're going to leave the temple now because we know the catastrophe is coming, and we're just going to take that piece out and drop it on the floor so that when Desmond comes in 75,000 years, he's all set to go. Man, actually, I should apologize for the little stuttery here. My computer's doing the best it can. Wow. That looks remarkably like the inside of the Animus. And the symbol that we saw in Brotherhood. Uh-oh.
The key. You must find the key.
Son?
Sir.
Uh-oh. Little Animus confusion going on here.
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be...
Bill.
And I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Blinky blink.
Okay, Desmond.
Oh. What the? Oh, god damn it.
While you were,
I just hit the volume control of my headset.
in Constantinople, we picked up a software
Idiot
update for
already.
the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Pretty triangles. This looks like a This looks like a polyhedral nightmare. Oh, space is fast walk now? God dang it! I liked it better when it was on the mouse
Okay,
buttons.
Desmond, let's practice climbing on these objects.
Okay, I guess I can get used to using spacebar to jump instead of mouse 4 or 5. Simple enough. I don't know, keyboard just seems like it lets you be more precise than a gamepad. That's the only thing. So actually, of course, all that sliding...
Your way through this little obstacle course.
I get it. The whole sliding business is all about... Okay, now I understand. The whole sliding thing, all the different types of jumping, that's all because the Animus is upgraded, not because... That's not because you can suddenly do things that you couldn't do before. I get it. Of course. Makes perfect sense. Okay, jumping.
That's a
Interesting.
constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate.
Ah, yes. Air assassination.
Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Okay. Goodbye, buddy. Haha. Now, the first clue should be that these guys are dressed in, like, colonial, soldier outfits or whatever. That would be a pretty good indication that something's... Alright, whatever. I'll stop talking now. Oop. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, whatever.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
That's okay. I got this full sync anyway. Oh, I see. Ah, I got it. That makes sense. This is disorienting. Let's see if the camera is determined to be as helpful as it... Okay, not bad. Okay, getting used to this is obviously the tutorial, justified tutorial, as they say in trope language. I mean, it certainly fits from the perspective we're talking about here. Okay, as we sink, this place begins to resemble more and more the buildings of a city. Yep. Ah, pretty. Alright, there we go. Wow.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Interesting. Why am I dressed up like a colonial dude? That's awesome. That's so awesome. I guess anybody doing this would be able to... Alright, well, let's go take a look. Oh, I have my... The money is pounds. Awesome. Or L's, as Tobuscus would call them. I see. It's all building everything up as I go along. This is cool. This animation effect is just freaking awesome.
Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Huh. Very intriguing. Sequence 1, a deadly performance. Start mission. Okay then.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Those were happier days, I suppose. Though I shouldn't complain.
System message, new email received.